Her grace, elegance, and strength has never been more evident than it is as a breast cancer survivor who now tells Jess she's fighting to save other women.
The odds of beating a recurrent cancer using the newest emergent therapies is 1,000-fold greater than someone appearing out of the blue, buying your most famous and cherished icon, and returning it to you, which is what I'm going to do right now.
Are you serious? Where are you, my friend?
Well, Olivia, talk about a magical moment. What were you thinking when you received that jacket back?
You know, I didn't know what was happening. I was standing almost where I'm sitting right now, and I was told to close my eyes and not to look, and I heard all this rustling, and I opened my eyes, and there's a gentleman standing next to me I didn't know with a big box in his hand, a big pink box. And he started talking to me about and saying that I think this deserves to be with you. And he opens the box, and there's my grease jacket. And I almost fainted because it was like, what? Seriously? He gave it back to me after paying an exorbitant amount of money for it. He gave it back to me because he thought it deserved to be with me, which was so kind. One of the most generous things ever happened to me.
Yeah, to know what kind of heart that man had is just so remarkable.
Yes.
So you've battled cancer 3 times in the past 28 years. What does being a cancer survivor mean to you?
I'm a thriver. I like to call myself a thriver as apart from a survivor, because survivor to me kind of sounds like you're clinging to the wreckage kind of thing. So I call myself a thriver, and I feel really good, and I think that that is important to me to keep that image in my mind, because your mind is your most powerful tool in your recovery and in life, really, and to keep that positive attitude. So that's what I've chosen.
Absolutely. You talk about your mind and having a positive attitude. You are now doing your part to help other cancer patients lead a kinder, more gentler treatment program through your charity, the ONJ Foundation. What exactly is your mission?
My mission is to do the research into plant medicine to find out if the things that have been helping me so much really have the science behind them to be able to tell other people this really works.
And why is that so important, the plant-based? Because you are combining plant-based with Eastern and Western medicine, correct?
It's important to me because going through all these treatments for all these years and watching many of my friends go through a lot of difficulty in treatment, I thought there must be kinder ways that we can treat cancer. So from being with a wonderful man, my husband, John Easterling, who's a plant medicine man, I've learned so much about plants and their healing value, and I've been able to use them for the past 14 years since we've been together, and I credit them for a lot of my good health, and I feel very fortunate to have that experience, but we need to get the science, so that's why I'm driven to create the foundation.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is exciting. You're hosting another auction this year that will benefit your foundation. So for those that are wanting to learn more about it, participate, where do we go?
You go to juliansauctions.org or .com, I think it's .com, and I punch in my name and it should be there. And it's going to be at the end of the month, and you can sign in already. And there are a whole bunch of things that I've got in this auction. I have musical songs that I've signed, you know, the lyrics, we have scripts, we have pieces of clothing that I've worn, the belt that I wore for the Grease Sing-Along last December in Florida, where we did the 3 Grease Sing-Alongs. We've got a couple of Zoom calls with me. And some artwork that I did during quarantine, my quarantine art, and some furniture, even some furniture. So it's a varied experience of 300 items or so.
Wow, a wide range of items. Well, thank you, Olivia. You are so strong and exude radiance. Sending hugs your way for sure.
Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Stay well.